Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. This week I'm going to be memory keeping the week of January 17th through the 23rd using this kit from ScribblePrintsCo. This was, I believe, the October 2021 mystery kit. I'm not subscribed to their mystery, but I found this one on the Buy Sell Trade group on Facebook, and I had originally thought I was just going to skip on this one. I thought it was really cute, but I was like, I'm just going to pass because it's a very like snowy kit. It's like a girls trip, ski lodge type thing. And I was like, I only want to use this if I'm going to go stay in like a cabin or something, which I did not do. But then I saw it. I saw someone had it posted for a decent price. And I was like, you know what? I do really like the kit. I think it's a really cute winter kit. When am I going to go to a ski lodge? I don't know. So I just decided to get it, and I'm really happy that I did because I do love the way that this kit turned out, or the way that the spread turned out. So I'm really happy that I ended up just deciding to buy it and use it. And then I am, of course, pairing it with lots of Plannahannah foil items. So I'm using her Jack Frost underlays in silver foil, along with the Snow 2 15mm washi and header overlays, also in silver. And then I'm also using a couple of her freebies. So you'll see later on, once I start putting on the overlays, that I use 3 quote overlays from Hannah freebies. And they were in this like really fun black, gold, and silver foil that I believe was from her advent. So it's not in shop, but I had a couple freebies with this foil. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it. When I first got this foil, I was like, when am I ever going to use that? It's not going to match anything. And then I felt like when I was looking at it with this kit, I felt like this kit, because it had lots of blacks, grays, browns, it had lots of different colors, I felt like it actually worked really well. And I'm really happy that I decided to use that foil because I do like the way it looks pulled in. And it's not super obvious. It's not like a bright color or anything. So I feel like it doesn't stand out too much. It just really looks good with this kit. Also, while I'm mentioning Plannahannah, I do PR for her through March at least, and so if you want to get 15% off your order and get my really cute freebie, which I did use in this, you can use the code SHAY15, or if she is already having a sale, you can just put my name in the notes to seller, and you will still get my really cute freebie, which has the quote overlay box that says, I need that outfit, it gives me confidence, and you will see me put that down in a little bit over that outfit flat lay on Friday. And I love it. I think it looks really cute. And if any of you get my freebie and you use, anything on it, but especially the quote box, please send me pictures on Instagram or tag me if you post pictures of it, because I would love to see how you guys all use that quote box, because I was just thinking when I picked it for my freebie that it would look really cute over outfit flat lays like I used in this one, or over fashion girls that have like a really cute outfit. That's kind of what I was picturing, and so I would love to see every time you guys use it. So I think that's pretty much it for like the base of it. I did pull in a few other random foiled items that I had in my collection, like the confetti type bottom washi overlay that I use on the plaid washi, and those date numbers were just from an old SPC foil bundle. And then I had some other random overlays and things that I've gotten from freebies or also had left over in other bundles and stuff that I pulled throughout. So I do want to point out that when I had filmed this, I had done it as a talk through for the day by day. So there are kind of a few cuts and things because I tried to cut out a lot of the just like empty space where I know that that was where I was just talking, so it was fine and it made sense in the talk through. But because I switched it to a voiceover and just sped everything up, it just didn't make sense to have a ton of empty space in between. So I do apologize that there are going to be a lot of just random little cuts. I tried to make, as many of them as I could, as seamless as I was able to, but some of them are, a lot more obvious than others. But yeah, I had initially done this as a talk through, and I just think, one, voiceovers are just a lot easier and they're much quicker videos, and so they take up a lot less space on my phone to do, and they're a lot quicker to film as well because I'm not talking through everything. But I do love doing talk-throughs sometimes, and I do want to do them every now and then. But this one, I was debating it, and then I was just watching through it, and I felt like there was just a lot of just dead space and stuff, because I don't know, I think a lot of it was just because I was trying to figure out what to use in a lot of this, because this being not only an ultimate, but a mystery, it had a lot of extra boxes and things, which is great, but it also meant me not knowing what to use. So I just decided to do this as a voiceover. Hopefully that is okay with you guys. I know I've said it in some of my other videos, like if you really do have a preference of like a voiceover versus a talk through, let me know, because I know some people do have a preference. I really enjoy both. Sometimes, I want just a quick video to watch, and sometimes I do want the one that's like an hour long and it feels like I'm just like hanging out and chatting with that person, So if you do have a strong opinion or like a preference or anything, definitely let me know. But otherwise, I think I'm probably mostly going to do voiceovers. And then every now and then there might be a spread that I'm like, yeah, I want to do this as a talk through, I think. So, yeah. But I did just want to point out that this had been a talk through, so it might look a little weird sometimes, weirder than it would have if I had intended on this being a voiceover the entire time. So lastly, before we get into the plans, I do want to mention that I do post pictures of all of my spreads on my Instagram the day that the video is posted. So I will have a picture go up tomorrow of this spread, and I will have all of the shops that I use tagged in those photos. So even though I'm not going to discuss them all in this video or in this voiceover, if you do have questions on where any stickers are from, you can always ask them in the comments below. But I will also most likely have the shop tagged in my Instagram post, because I do try and make sure I tag everyone at least at one point. I might not tag them, like I don't tag Planet Hannah every time I use one of her stickers, because I use a lot of them, but like she'll be tagged at least once or twice throughout. So yeah, be sure to check out my Instagram if you want to find any of those stickers or anything like that. But now let's just get into the plans. So starting off on Monday, I marked that I did some planning. I was pairing a lot of kits and foil, not like what I had necessarily, but some of them with things that I did have. And then I also just wanted to figure out what foil I wanted to use with kits. so that I knew what I wanted to buy, whether that was like foil bundles from certain shops or like Plana Hannah has a lot of fun colors that I like using. So I was just figuring out what foils I wanted to use with some of the kits that I had coming up. And then I had a YouTube binge, and then the YouTube binge was in the morning, and so after that I ended up going back to sleep for a little bit, so I just marked more sleep, because sometimes I'll wake up early and I'll feel good and I'll just kind of chill, and then I crash again and I'm like, nope, I need to sleep more. So that happened this day. Then I marked playtime with Bucky, and I did not put a script down or write anything there because the same week that I started filming this, Carly from Carly Plans released playtime scripts. So I know that I want to buy those. There are a couple other times where there are empty spaces where I know there's scripts that I want to get. Like filming, editing, uploading. I want to get scripts for all that, so I haven't written that anywhere in my planner. So if there are empty spaces like that at the end, then that's why. It's because there's a script that I know I want to get already. So yeah, I marked playtime with Bucky, and then I marked making brownies, because sometimes I just get in that mood that I want to do some baking, and a lot of the times we'll have like a brownie mix in our pantry, because I get in those moods a lot where I'm just like, I want to bake something, and brownies are an easy, quick thing, and they're always good. So this day I made some brownies. Then I worked on a big candle order I had, because I do, for those of you who don't know, which I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before this or not, but I do have a candle shop, and so I was working on a big order that I had this day. Then my mom made porcupine meatballs for dinner, which is, I'm pretty sure, just like regular meatballs, but with rice in it. So it's like ground beef and rice. I don't know. I've never made them myself, but it's like one of her favorite things. So it's always kind of like a nostalgic thing almost. I don't know. She made those and some garlic bread, and it was all really good. And then I watched Teen Wolf that night. I had a little Teen Wolf binge because January was full of me watching Teen Wolf. Just gonna say it right now, there was a whole lot of Teen Wolf binging going on. I think I might have already in the previous weeks marked that I watched Teen Wolf, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, at least in the week before this, I marked Teen Wolf at least once. So that might have been when I started like continuing my rewatch. But yes, I have seen all of Teen Wolf, but I did like a whole series rewatch. So then on to Tuesday, I had a few things to mark, and I wanted to be able to space it all out a bit. So you'll see that I made like a little extender there with some tape, because I wanted to still be able to see the underlays underneath, and I didn't like plan for an extender or anything, so I didn't put anything under the underlay. So I've done these before, and actually right now, as I was looking through everything, it just ripped. The tape tore. So I've never had that happen before, and I've done this multiple times. So I don't know what happened. I guess maybe I just played with this one too much, but anyway, let's just skip past that. So I first marked that I had my payday that day. This is my Etsy payday, and I do mark it on Tuesdays. Technically, the payday is Monday, but like Tuesday is the day that I'll see the money in my account, so I always mark it on Tuesday. I know like Plana Hannah, she marks it on Monday. I think Carly Plans marks it on Tuesday, so like either one is true technically, but I always mark it on Tuesday. So I marked payday, and then the first couple things after that are like before bed. So I marked taking a shower, and I used like a little headache sticker with it because I specifically took a shower really late at night that night because I had a really bad headache, and sometimes taking a shower will help if I have a headache. Like just taking a nice warm shower, it'll just kind of relax me and help with my headache, because a lot of times my headaches are because of my hair too. So kind of just going in and washing my hair and just letting it all loose helps sometimes. So I took a shower, but then I still ended up taking some Tylenol before bed because my headache was still really bad and I was hoping not to wake up with a headache. And I don't think I did, so that helped. And then I marked Bucky being a spaz because, some nights he just goes a little too crazy. So, yeah, I marked that. And that cat sticker is, like, one of my favorites. It just says meow, meow on it. The little, like, orange spots, if you can see that, say meow. That's from Joy of Planning, if you're wondering. I love those cat stickers. They're so cute. I need, like, 50,000 sheets. I think I have most of her cat stickers, most of the sheets. But if there's any I don't have, I definitely need to get them because I use them all the time. But anyway, then I marked watching some YouTube, and I went to the library. You'll see there, sometimes we'll do that where I'll put like any clear stickers I have, or really just like any scripts that I have. Sometimes, normally I do it with white paper stickers, like scripts. But this time I did it with my clear script, and I think it looks really cute because you can see the underlay under it. So, yeah, I did that, but I went to the library that day. Then I marked that I got some chicken nuggets, and I used a little Happy Meal box because I always get a Happy Meal at this point because I've discovered that 6 nuggets is, like, perfect for me. So, yeah. And then I got Dutch Bros. Yes, I'm in California, so I have Dutch Bros. But I'm really sad because I'm moving soon, and there's no Dutch Bros where I'm moving, so that's a bummer, but I definitely need to get it a couple times before I go. And then I didn't mark it, but I did put on new nail stickers that night, and those are actually the ones that you'll see in this video, that like light pink color. I've been using I think they're Dashing Diva. I love them. I've got some new ones on right now. They're great because I have really weak nails. Like, they bend like nobody's business. And so they also break really easily. Sorry, I had a hiccup. And, so I've been really enjoying the nail stickers. So I put some on that night. And then I filmed my first 2 videos. I filmed the 2021 Planner Awards and the SPC September 2021 Mystery, which was the first plan with me that went live because I didn't have the kit yet for the first week of January. So that was the first one that went live. And yeah, I filmed those that night. Then on to Wednesday, I marked watching Teen Wolf. Because like I said, this was just full of Teen Wolf. And I think this week was like specifically very full of Teen Wolf. Then I watched some YouTube. And then I edited and uploaded the 2021 Planner Awards video. So I just marked that in a bigger box because that was pretty exciting. And then I got Togos. I took a long nap. I don't know, I guess I took a longer nap than usual. And then, yes, I did make brownies again, because between Monday and Tuesday, my mom and her boyfriend, I don't know who ate that many, but they ate all of them. I think I had like 1 or 2. And so I made more brownies on Wednesday. And then I did some reading, and this day I read, I don't know how you say it, Vespertine, I don't know, by Margaret Rogerson, which I didn't get too far into because I was reading it pretty slowly, and then I still haven't finished it because I had to return it to the library, and I have stopped renewing any that I had or stopped like borrowing any from the library, because since I'm moving, I'm obviously going to need to return them all before I move anyway. So I just figured I'll hold off on any more library books until I get to my new house and I can set up a new library card there, which kind of sucks because I was getting closer to some of the books that I've had on hold for a while. Like, my spot in line was getting closer, and now I've stopped all of them because I'm not going to be anywhere near, so I can't borrow these books. But yeah, so at some point I'll get that one again, either from the library or like I'll buy it or I'll listen to the audiobook or something. I don't know. But yeah, that day I read a little bit of that book. On Thursday, I did some planning. I basically went through like my entire kit collection, and I designated certain weeks for all of them. And I know that some of them are going to change, like as more kits come out throughout the year and as some art comes out, and I'll see ones that I really like. But I basically just wanted to know that I, at least at the moment, had plans to use all of the kits that I had in my collection. And also, it helped me realize what kits I needed to buy. Like, I don't need any spring kits or really any like summer kits, so I'm only gonna buy ones if I'm like obsessed with the art that comes out or that kit or whatever, because with all of the kits that I already had in my collection, I was able to fill up basically all of the spring and summer months. So now I know that I don't need those, but I don't have a ton of like fall. I don't have any like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas ones. So I'll know that when those start coming out, I will need to buy some of those. But yeah, so I did that night. And then that day I slept in. And then my boyfriend and I went on a little day trip to find some snow. We basically just got in the car and drove until we found snow, which I think was like an hour away maybe. And then on our way back, we stopped at this place called TJ's Roadhouse, which was just like, I don't know, they had like sandwiches and burgers and stuff. It was pretty good, but we stopped there on our way back and we just sat inside and stayed for maybe like another half hour or so and just chilled and had a little like casual date day that day. Then when I got home, I filmed the base of this spread. And then I, of course, watched some more Teen Wolf, because what else am I going to do? Of course I'm going to watch more Teen Wolf. And I think that evening I finished season 4. Then on Friday, I had a TikTok binge. And then that day we went to Walmart because we needed to pick up some kitty litter, and I ended up getting a new book because the pet section is like right by the book section. So of course I convinced my boyfriend to go over there and look with me, and I found the book Ice Planet Barbarians, which I was never like super interested in. It wasn't one that I was like, oh yeah, I need to find that one and I need to get it. But initially I hated the original covers, but I saw a new cover that I actually really liked at Walmart. So I ended up picking it up, and then I found out that I actually have a lot of friends who really enjoyed that book and that series. So I'm not mad about it. I haven't read it yet, but it is one that I had like on my list of potential reads for this month, but I haven't done a ton of reading this month. I did do okay at the beginning of the month, and then once I started getting more into cleaning and packing, I haven't read a ton. So I haven't read that one yet, but at some point I will. Then we ended up picking up Chick-fil-A on our way home. And then that night I ended up doing some more reading, and I read For the Wolf, which was one that I read kind of throughout December and January. I don't know if I finished it that night, but I at least read some more of it that night. And then I took a nap with Bucky on the couch because I had been reading on the couch, and then he came and like laid on my chest and he came and cuddled with me. So I ended up falling asleep, of course, because that happens all the time. Anytime he comes and cuddles with me, I just end up passing out. Then after I woke up, so my boyfriend got off around 5 that evening, and we thought we were supposed to be going to dinner on Saturday at his parents' house, but they ended up texting him at like 7 or 7:30, being like, hey, you guys on your way? So I literally like woke up and we just got all of Bucky's stuff together and drove over to their house. So we did go later than we had intended, but yeah. So we had dinner at my boyfriend's parents' house, and they always do really good dinner because they do like tri-tip and stuff like basically every time we go, and it's really good because his dad makes his own barbecue sauce. So yeah, we just had dinner at their house, and then we came home and we had some cuddles with Bucky. So that's what I marked first on Saturday because we got home pretty late. So I just marked cuddles with Bucky. And then the next morning, I had some more playtime with Bucky, so I marked that again. And again, I left it empty because I want to put the playtime script from Carly Plans there. And then I got some breakfast sandwiches from AM/PM, which I think I've talked about already, but those are actually really good. This day, the ones we got were not that good. They just felt like, or they just tasted like they weren't fresh, and like the bread seemed overcooked. Like it was pretty tough. But normally they're really good. And then I baked some sugar cookies, which is like one of my favorite things to make. Obviously, I was just in a very baking mood this week. So yeah, I made some sugar cookies. I watched more Teen Wolf, of course. We got Domino's this night, and that was just a whole mess. Yeah, I don't know. We ordered, and we ended up waiting like 2 hours for our food, and it said it had delivered, but it hadn't. And then my boyfriend went up there, and literally right as he got there, he passed the guy that had just left to bring us our food. So it was a whole thing, and it was just really obnoxious. But we got pizza that night, and then I took a shower. Then on to Sunday, I did sleep in, and I basically just watched a ton of Teen Wolf that day. I watched all of season 5, part 2. So I just marked in a big box Teen Wolf and then Relax because I was, like I said, I was trying to use as much of that fun foil from Planet Hannah. And there was the Relax in that foil. So I really didn't need to mark that both, but I just marked it in one big box because it kind of just went together. I just had a chill day and watched Teen Wolf. And then I marked that I did some packing and some cleaning. And then I marked Bucky sitting for food because he had been like coming up and like begging me for food, and I kept telling him to get back. And then this was the first time that he actually just like stepped back and he like sat down and waited patiently for food. It was a whole thing. I was really excited. I FaceTimed my boyfriend and my mom because I wanted to show them, and he did it. Sorry, Bucky just ran by behind me and it scared the crap out of me. But anyway, he did it again multiple times. He sat for his food, and I was really excited. So I had to mark that in my planner. Then, after finishing season 5, part 2 of Teen Wolf, I just watched some YouTube for the rest of the night. And then I did some reading, and this day I read Empire of the Vampire. Obviously, I was just in a whole kick of just reading a ton of different books this week. I couldn't stick with just one, I guess. So yeah, that is the end of this spread, the end of this week. I'm just going through and writing everything in now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like this spread. I actually love the way it turned out, and I'm pretty proud of myself for remembering to bring in the extra, that pink color. Because I think in the last mystery I used, the September one, I think I forgot to do that. But I'm pretty proud of myself for remembering to do that and put one piece on each day. Even the big boxes. One of them I did cut down, but I still did it. And also pulling in the fun foil from Plannahannah, I remembered to pull in at least one thing using that foil for each day. A couple of them have more than one, but I got at least one on each day. So I'm pretty proud of that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and maybe subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And I think that's all I have to say. So if you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. And hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.